Every long journey starts the same way. One step. Whether you are training for an ultra marathon or preparing for retirement, the finish line does not happen by accident. It takes discipline, patience, guidance, and the willingness to keep going when the road gets hard. I'm Michael Goodwin, and this is The Long Run, Lessons in Life, Wealth, and Retirement. When I first started thinking about running ultra marathons, I remember looking at the distance and thinking, how in the world am I supposed to run 50 miles? And then later, how am I supposed to run 100 miles? Those numbers seemed almost impossible. It felt overwhelming. And if I thought about it too long, I would have never even began my training. And I see something very similar when I talk with people who are just getting started with saving. They hear a number like $1 million and they almost shut down. They think, how in the world am I ever supposed to save that much money? And honestly, I understand that feeling. $1 million can sound impossible when you are just starting out. Just like 100 miles sounded impossible to me when I was embarking on my journey. But here is what I learned from running. You do not run 100 miles all at once. You run the first mile, then the next one, then the next one. At some point, you stop thinking about the whole distance and you focus on what is right in front of you. The next step, the next aid station, the next hill, the next mile. And building wealth works a lot like that. You do not save $1 million all at once. You start with the first dollar, then the next one, then the next paycheck, then the next good decision. And over time, those small steps begin to add up. At first, it may not feel like much is happening. In the early miles of a race, you are still a long way from the finish line. In the early years of saving, you may still feel a long way from your goal, but that does not mean it is not working. Progress often feels slow before it becomes visible. The key is to start. Start where you are. Start with what you can. Do not let the size of the goal keep you from taking the first step. Because whether you are trying to run 100 miles or build a retirement savings, the finish line is not reached in one giant leap. It is reached one step at a time, 1 mile at a time, $1 at a time. And if you keep going, those small steps can take you a lot farther than you ever thought possible. Thanks for watching, and be on the lookout for episode 4. Setbacks are part of the course.